Turn this Bluetooth off. I got you.
You got it.
There we go.
Gave me a name that you all right. I'm gonna check it in. Okay, I'll be right there. Ready?
Elder, what was that when your boy came up?
I didn't know.
You was kind of, I'm supposed to be back there.
I got it back, you know. I got it back, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I got on side. Okay, you gotta sing. You gotta hit that note.
That's fine. Hallelujah.
Ready?
Stay ready.
Has been there for me. Yeah, know what's going on. Yeah, show us mercy. Thank ya. Stand up. Thank ya. Yeah, praise ya. Yeah, praise ya. Yeah, stand up. Thank ya. Stand up. Thank ya. Stand up. Thank ya. Stand up. Thank ya. Yeah, keeps me calm. Yeah, keeps me happy. Yeah, loves me and I love him. Yeah, it's to respected. Yahweh, voice can be heard. Yahweh told us to prepare for His Sabbath day. Yahweh keeps me alive. Yahweh, this song is for you. Stand up, thank you. Praise thank you. Stand up. Thank you. Hallelujah. Praise Yahweh.
Yeah. You can't praise God with your hands in your pocket.
Or with that hood on.
Or with that hood on. We come to praise Yahweh. Hallelujah.
And you hear your voice. Right. Because you don't ever be singing for real. Yeah.
Yeah. You on the spot today. You on the spot.
Right.
We praise Yah, we praise Yah, we praise Yah, we praise Yah, we praise Yah. We give our praise, we give our praise, we give our praises to Yahweh, to Yahweh. We give our praise, we give our praise, we give our praises to Yahweh, to Yahweh. You may not know who He is, but introduce yourself. He is the King of us all, especially to the Hebrews. The Hebrews. Glory to Yah, who saved us from Egypt. One day we come home, He'll bring us back to friendship. We praise Yah, we praise Yah, we praise Yah, we praise Yah. There will shout faithful praises to Yahweh, our Elohim. Thank you, Yahweh. There will shout faithful praises to Yahweh, our Elohim. Thank you, Yahweh. Yah is the righteous way. There was no one. Yah is the righteous way. He'll never lie unto you. Yah is your light. Convert your ways to save your soul.
All is wrong is provider, this is Genesis. Our healer of it all, true to existence.
He left us, learned from us, for the generations that come. We love Yahweh, all our heart and soul. We love you, Yah. We love you, y'all. We learn from lessons on this song. Let's do what's right. Let's do what's right. It's just we've been told. So do it our way. Oh yeah, praise Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
Oh, no. I am down. I'm at the tail. You can remember this. So I can hear myself.
Y'all thinking today?
We did three.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. I'm praising God, I want my fam up in this book. I'm praising God, I want my mom to keep this true. That's on this righteousness we are sipping Jew. Pour up another one, my brother, this is you. Running my fingers through my hair, I feel my roots. Yeah, buried in this book, I feel my roots. I see these churches, but I'm working for a blessing. Casting my burdens on like I ain't stressing. Oh, God, I was one directly away from my king. Won't be dismayed if I get a big thing. The purpose is in the fullness thereof. Oh, there's a pocket scared of none of these fruits. No Lord sleeps, not a soul that spirit. You got your heart and mind, yes, that'll clear it. And when you know you want you be good to go. But yeah, on your side, no doubt it's TKO. Cause this man upon line, man upon line, man upon line. For another brother, this is you, man upon line, man upon line. I'm another brother, this is you. My little sister, I don't make this happen. You know what with you, it'll make it flourish. It's for the special people, it'll encourage. Power to the power to the great we nourish. I'm praising God, I remember my mother and my father. Every other kid been to me to honor. Living in my days on this road and every promise. My integrity, I need the way to being honest. Thank you, God, for allowing me to honor elders. I'm getting wiser, y'all. Yes, I'm getting better. Children being trained in the way they should go. Line upon line, so I gotta get them grow. Later, I was gonna be much still more. Moving around, so the guys ready for a perfect gift. What more could you ask for? Keep on line, you'll see what's in store. Cause this line upon line, line upon line, line upon line. For another sister, it's to you, line upon line, line upon line, line upon line. For another sister, it's to you. I'm feeling real good. Going crazy, like the Hebrew shit. I meditate and great things come to mind. Yeah, y'all chose me to be a light and shine. I'm coming out, I want the world to know that Yahweh's way is, that's the way to go. The way is not to go, the way is hot and sunny. And don't lose your patience, honey. And stand in for your son to get all in. With your heart and God's mind, surely you will win. When you learn to appreciate the heat, thank you, Yahweh, for natural life and deep. I can say this righteousness all night. I'm sick of winning, God, cause the game is tight. My good man, would you like another round? Enough righteousness to go all around. Cause this line upon line, line upon line, line upon line. For up another brother, this to you, line upon line, line upon line, line upon line. For up another sister, this to you, line upon line, line upon line, line upon line. For up another man, this to you, line upon line, line upon line, line upon line. For up another one, this to you, yeah. This to you, this to you, yeah. And this to you, for another, this to you. Say this to you, this to you, I might have work Jack, I'll never let go. So hit the road, Jack, don't come back no more. Don't knock on my door and answer, that's for sure. I feel a little air, who was at the window? Thought I was prepared, and my bros up everywhere. Looking well to my going, but sometimes I trip downstairs. His mercy endures forever, and that's the reason why. And that's the reason why. And that's the reason Hallelujah. It's my praise. Praise Yahweh. It's my praise. Hallelujah. It's my praise. Praise Yahweh. It's my praise. Hallelujah. It's my praise. Praise Yahweh. It's my praise. 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 It's my praise, it's my praise, it's my praise. Hallelujah. It's about hope, despite disaster. I'm trying to look right now so I can see the after. Keep my eyes on God because He is my master. Hard in this work. I love these chapters. Hope, don't lose hope. I just will hang themselves one step at the rope. And you can see how to be free under the microscope. Praise God for the truth. That's how we know the about open your eyes, stand back, take a deep breath, stand that high. Johnny Summer over all, he has no flaws. For our forgiveness, like a bone, he will not. Hope alive. Like Abraham for perfection, we must strive. And I think I could trust it, it will be alright. If you should like to separate out, it'll be just fine. Hope alive, hope alive, hope alive. And it was like, whoa, but then it disaster. Drifting of that tension under that treacherous pastor. Lost in the sun, don't know what I was chasing after. Yeah, I'm living in recording a new disaster. Like, don't go away. I do what I need to do just to get you to stay. Cause in the morning, it's the sun you put on my face. I hope my yaya gets my hope like every day. Hope, you make me go on. I think it's I'm looking for the my behold. You know, I pray God for my life. I'm never on. Right, and my brothers, I'm telling them to stay strong. I really need you. You inspire me to do all the good that I do. Walking it with God into myself, stay true. If you fight for your my family, you will fight for you. Now I praise God, He made it happen. I was people dancing down His people crying, but put their hands in the air, moving side to side to put the money in their yacht, and it's all on the ride. Look, what's happening, y'all? Wanna knock it like y'all? What's happening? It's about y'all. Let's get this party cracking. It's all about y'all. It's all that's happening. Brothers, let's to have a dream, and it's about uniting y'all. I have a dream. Everyone's having this picture of a family. It's not the mother, see the nigga that's you and me. Praise to God, and everything that has breath, praise to God. I wanna be in it, saying why. How I love my y'all, how I love my y'all. Don't let it go. 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 Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. It'll be alright. Hallelujah.
Praise God. Hallelujah. How we doing this Sabbath? Ain't nobody wait. Every time I say it, it's not like one person be like, good. Everybody else like sleep or dead or something. We alive here? It is a new year. It is a feast of unleavened bread. This is the day that we came out of Egypt. One of the days is celebration. Yeah, so let's act like we know. Right. We was there. Right. Our ancestors there. Praise God. God's righteous all the time. So since the feast day, I'm gonna do. It ain't new, but I ain't did it in a while, so do some feast day celebration songs. You know. Hallelujah. Praise God. Yeah, praise God. yourself, praise God. Praise my God. Praise God for his feast days. Praise God. The Sabbath day, of course. Passover, feast of unleavened bread. Day of Atonement. Hallelujah. Thank you, Yahweh, for all your holy feast days. For I am praising Yahweh for all your holy ways. Praise God. Thank you, Yahweh, for all your holy feast days. And I am praising Yahweh for all your holy ways. Listen. They say they'll do hands in the night. I'm talking midnight with no light in sight. If they don't follow God's laws, they don't have the light. The true worshipers follow Yahweh with all they might. They say every month is 30 days. Don't be a fool, cause a fool can die in 30 ways. Even though his hair is gray and he's a mole ray, doesn't mean he won't lead you to go straight. Listen, now we got all that about the way. Hallelujah, Yahweh, for the Sabbath day. Hallelujah, for the month of the feast. True new years, new leaves growing on the trees. Wanna know why it changed? Ask Constantine. It changed time, changed laws. I see what Daniel means. But we gon' praise God for like any means. I don't know what tribe I came from, but I know one thing. I'ma keep the law and y'all like I'm your Luda thing. I don't want none of that food if it's unclean. Better watch how you talking when I'm on the scene. If you ain't scared to praise God, let me hear you scream. This is the season for a presentation. Listen, this is the season for a celebration. Keep the law, Yah, on your meditation. Let the ways of Yahweh be your meditation. When I'm around the wicked, I know they hate it, cause I'm repping Yahweh, no hesitation. Ain't no substitute, ain't no replacement. Back to Zion, it's my destination. I don't want no part of these party days, Yahweh holy days, keep my holidays. I used to take part of what the devil with me. Now I'm broke apart and just a rebel with me. I got a shovel with me. I'm digging up some dry bones. Wake up, take up, it's time to go home. Return it back to Yah. I can't go wrong. The devil in the sky, his cover's blown. Look at all the mercy Yahweh is shown. He gave us feast days, like the Sabbath day, like the day of trumpets, the Passover coming. I can see the wicked running. Thank you, Yahweh, for all your holy feast days. For I am praising Yahweh for all your holy ways. Praise Yah, thank you, Yahweh, for all your holy feast days. For I am praising Yahweh for all your holy ways. Listen, they say the Lord Yahweh a third away. But the righteous man knows that it's not the case. On 4th of July, on Independence Day, we ate 11 bread, made 11 cakes. No time for the bread to ride, cause we left the eggs back, not let no yeast be found when you stay. They took away Yahweh, holy feast days. Well, let's see what Leviticus 23 say. I don't need no hippie on the stick, cause Yahweh gave us the feast of atonement. I self-inflict my soul, so I can't atone. Give it to the poor, gotta right my wrongs. I don't want no part of your calendar. If I had permission, I'd smack the wicked out of you. Used to be down with you, now I'm only down with Yahweh, killing all these phone pops and the challenges. The Lord is perfect, he ain't missed a beat. A man stayed on Yahweh will be in perfect peace. I remember the feast of peace and the feast of boots. We feel alive, it's time to eat the truth. I'm moving over walls, jumping on these roofs. I see them obstacles, but they stop at home. Only praise Yah, don't want to do what Yahweh do. Yahweh got salute, cause he the one I pay homage to. Forsake God and a curse will follow you. Peace against the life, man, that should bother you. Magnify the Lord Yahweh and make it honorable. Keep the feast days of Yahweh, that's what I'ma do. For all your holy feast days, for I am praising Yahweh for all your holy ways. Praise God, praising Yahweh, for all your holy feast days, for I am praising Yahweh for all your holy ways. Thank you, Yahweh, for all your holy feast days, man. I am thanking Yahweh for all your holy ways. Praising Yahweh for all your holy feast days, for I am thanking Yahweh for all your holy ways. Praise God. Hallelujah. God's righteous all the time. Yahweh, we gotta praise Yah for his holy days. Praise Yah for his holy ways. Israel, we ain't went astray. But Yahweh said it's okay. Praise Yah. Hallelujah. Praise Yah. God's righteous all the time. All right. Let's do one more. Yeah. We're gonna get into the old stuff. Oh. Yeah, I gotta find it. Yahweh is the flood. Oh, there we go. Praise God. Praise God. Hallelujah. Praise God. 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 Yahweh, 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 praise God. Yahweh, 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 praise God. Yahweh, praise God. Yahweh, 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 Yahweh is the blood. Yahweh is my blood. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh is the blood. You get all my love. You get all my joy. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh is the blood. Ain't no evil in the city with Yahweh. Come on. I'm trying to put it that way. Keep on like this. Yahweh is my blood. He keeps on me living. But I don't trust the soul. Cause he get all my drugs. He can slow it down. Don't be in no words. If you talking loud, better learn to hug. Yahweh is my blood. My judge, no one above. Unto him belong. Bitches, no need for a blood. Yahweh chosen me. Yahweh spoke to me. I pray to my Yahweh. Don't need no rosary. Yahweh is my blood. He's my only drug. My enemies are plotting, but I don't give a fuck. They ain't got it scared. Won't be nowhere to run. Won't be no place to hide when they day that Yahweh comes. Ain't no evil in the city with Yahweh there cause. Keeping Yahweh's laws that will never fall. I'm praising Yahweh and they take a lot. They wanna see me fall on the blood I call. Yahweh is the blood. Yahweh is the blood. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh is the blood. He get all my love. He get all my joy. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh is the blood. Ain't no evil in the city with Yahweh did. I'm trying to look at Yahweh. I keep on that is my connect. Keeping me from death. I am very blessed. Cause by the best, I was walking in the darkness. Got it on my steps. Trusting Yah and you will prosper. Trusting man and get finesse. Yeah. I get all the glory, honor, and respect. We don't give respect, so that's why he get our necks. I don't know the future, I can't tell you what is next. All I know is how it's ours. Every Sabbath day I rest. Yeah. On that 8th day, I circumcised my son's flesh. Had to circumcise my heart so I could pass out ways test. God is plugging evil blessings, I can see them manifest. Always thought I know my blood, cause he always so correct. Yeah. Ain't no evil in the city with Yahweh did cause. keeping Yahweh's laws that will never fall. I'm praising Yahweh in that different love. They wanna see me fall on the blood I call. Yahweh is the blood. Yahweh is the blood. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh is the blood. He get on my love. He get on my joy. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh is the blood. Ain't no evil in the same Yahweh is I'm trying to look at Yahweh. He is Yahweh is my blood. Your God is just a blood. What they done to his son. There's gonna be some blood down right they gotta pay. But what they did to us, the earth is Yahweh's pistol. We can crush it like a bug. Watch it is my blood, and I'm always cleaning up. Watch it make you clean, man. It's time to clean it up. Now it's plugging me with mercy. I know they wanna hurt me. He don't bless those that bless me, but curse those that curse me. Yahweh is my plug, and he's plugging me with life. Plugging me with children that I'm getting from my wife. Plugging me with wisdom and knowledge of what is right. Plugging me with strength, cause it's time to fight or take fight. Man, come on. Ain't no evil in the city which Yahweh didn't cause. Keeping Yahweh's laws, never, never pause. I'm praising Yahweh in that different life. They wanna see me fall on the plug I call. Yahweh is the blood. Yahweh is the blood. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh is the blood. He get on my love. He get on my trust. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh is the blood. Ain't no evil in the city which Yahweh did. Oh, I'm trying to praise Yahweh and keep all of his, oh. Praise God, please. Yahweh is the blood. Yahweh is the blood. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh is the blood. He get on my love. He get on my trust. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh is the blood. Ain't no evil in the city which Yahweh did. Oh, I'm trying to praise Yahweh and keep all of his. Oh, praise God. Praise God. Hallelujah. Boy, that little boy, he be turning up at home when he get in Bible class, he's scared. He haven't had a podium and stuff. Now to get that together. Now they want to hear who was our judge. I ain't got it. You got it? Got it. You got it.
And I gotta hear my sorry.
Oh, sorry. All right. I'm gonna do that now. Then I got that. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Hallelujah. Praise God. I'm sorry. We sorry. I'm sorry. We sorry. Praise God. Hallelujah. I'm sorry. Praise God. Every man for the person I be. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Forgive me, y'all. Y'all forgive my wickedness, wickedness. Y'all forgive me, y'all. Y'all forgive my wickedness, wickedness. Y'all my wickedness. Y'all forgive my wickedness, wickedness. Y'all forgive me, y'all. Y'all forgive my wickedness, wickedness. Y'all my wickedness. Y'all forgive my wickedness, wickedness. Y'all forgive me, y'all. Y'all forgive my wickedness, wickedness. Y'all my wickedness. Y'all forgive my wickedness, wickedness. Y'all forgive me, y'all forgive me, y'all forgive me, y'all forgive me, Yahweh. Forgive me for my sins I did presumptuously. Forgive me for my sins I did unknowingly. Y'all said he would cast away iniquity. And when he do, I pray that he remembers me. The wicked don't deserve no sympathy. The wicked man, he don't deserve no empathy. When I die, let me die with dignity. I can't live wickedly, even that a man died for the sins of me. Praise God. Sorry, y'all. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, yeah. Oh yeah, praise God. Y'all forgive my wickedness, y'all forgive me, y'all. Y'all forgive my wickedness, y'all my wickedness. Y'all forgive my wickedness, y'all forgive me, y'all. Y'all forgive my wickedness, y'all my wickedness. Y'all forgive my wickedness, y'all forgive me, y'all. Y'all forgive my wickedness, y'all my wickedness. Y'all forgive my wickedness, y'all forgive me, y'all forgive me, y'all forgive me, y'all forgive me, y'all wait, forgive me, y'all, forgive me, y'all, forgive me, y'all, forgive me, y'all, wait, forgive me, y'all, forgive me, y'all, forgive me, y'all, forgive me, y'all, wait, forgive me, y'all, forgive me, y'all, forgive me, y'all, forgive me, Yahweh, praise Yah, hallelujah. Praise God. Let's go through it.
Oh, now you're gonna move on. So you want to use?
That's it right there.
That's it right there.
What number is that?
That's 7.
Okay.
7.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you want.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's it.
Yeah.
Technology. Oh, we got
All right.
Now you can turn it up. You say cut it out, you play it. Praise God. Let's go. Praise God. 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 We got another anthem. Let me see you put your hands up. Matter of fact, just stand up and do what Yahweh command us. Praise Yah, praise Yah, praise Yah, praise Yah, praise Yah, praise Yah, praise Yah. Who was our judge? Yahweh. Who was our lawgiver? Yahweh. And who was our king? Yahweh. And who do we need with us? Yahweh. So who is Elohim? Yahweh. And who is our maker? Yahweh. Who is the creator? Yahweh. Yahweh will save us. That is all that I need. Until Yahweh I plead. If you don't know about him, let me bring you up to speed. Yahweh is Elohim, no one can stand in his steed. The Lord of lords, judge of judges, and the King of kings. Yahweh is not autumn, he never changes or leaves, and he would never fail. Those who only believe, I come from a different breed with the laws of Yah I keep. And I gotta take heed to produce a holy seed. In them last days, when the knowledge do increase, it's chaotic for the wicked, but the righteous wild peace. The earth is taken from the wicked, and it's given to the meek. In the land of the east, they will be living free from captivity, poverty, and disease. If you are part of the meek, the heathens will be serving thee. They gon' carry you on their back, licking the dust up off your feet. I don't know about you, but that's something I gotta see. For real, man, who is our judge? Yahweh. Who is our lawgiver? Yahweh. Who is our king? Yahweh. And who do we need with us? Yahweh. So who is Elohim? Yahweh. And who is our maker? Yahweh. Who is the creator? Yahweh. Who is Elohim? Amen. Yahweh will save us because he never changed up. I used to be in love with Babylon, convict according to the Torah light. Now in the house of Israel, I give my man stayed on, giving all the glory to the mighty one of Jacob. It's the time to wake up and the time to brave up, turn up and give praise up to the one that made us, and understand y'all will never change up. I say according to Isaiah, Yahweh is the only Savior. They protested for deliverance, only y'all can save us. The Father of creation, there's no other creator, the greatest of all time. There's no one that's greater. I'd rather be militant than walk around ignorant, staying strapped. But I pay y'all his due diligence. So respecting all things, I gotta be diligent. If it ain't about Yahweh, then really I ain't feeling it. Who is our judge? Yahweh. And who is our lawgiver? Yahweh. And who is our king? Yahweh. And who do we need with us? Yahweh. So who is Elohim? Yahweh. And who is our maker? Yahweh. Who is the creator? Yahweh. Yahweh will save us because he never changed. Who is our life? Yahweh. Who made us his wife? Yahweh. Who is our lengthened days? Yahweh. Who turned us into slaves? Yahweh. Who gives life or takes away? Yahweh. Don't condone any gays. Yahweh. To whom have we gone astray? Yahweh. To whom should we be afraid? Yahweh. Who despises murdering and stealing? Yahweh. Who gave the definition of righteous and wicked? Yahweh. Who despises murdering and stealing? My bad. Yahweh. The raping the women and the children? Yahweh. Who said don't take his name in vain? Yahweh. Who said that he would never change? Yahweh. Who made everything in 7 days? Yahweh. And who all of the 7 days? Huh? Who is our judge? Who is that? Yahweh. Who is our lawgiver? Yahweh. And who is our king? Yahweh. And who do we need with us? Yahweh. So who is Elohim? Yahweh. And who is our maker? Yahweh. Who is the creator? Yahweh. Yahweh will save us because he never changed. Who is our judge? Yahweh. And who is our lawgiver? Yahweh. And who is our king? Yahweh. So who do we need with us? Yahweh. And who is Elohim? Yahweh. And who is our maker? Yahweh. Who is the creator? Yahweh. Yahweh will save us because he never changed. 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 Because he never changed. Yahweh will save us. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah, hallelujah. Say Yah will save us because he never changed. Yah will save us because he never changed. Yah will save us because he never changed. Because he never changed. Yahweh will save us. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Way, praise Yah. Hallelujah. And that's how we do it. Give yourself a round of applause. We're going to start doing every song a cappella. We're going to do every song, just turn the beat off. Do every song a cappella. Hallelujah. Praise God.
Once again. So this song that I'm about to sing is totally stolen. Whatever. But it's of the Most High. So we're gonna do it today. I'm gonna sing it 2 times, and if you want, you can sing it with me on the 3rd time. It is all derived out of the scriptures, so it should sound familiar. I am a little bit nervous, so let me take this breather. Okay. Remember Yah, and let Jerusalem come to your mind. Remember Yahweh afar off.
Take two, even one from a tribe. Back to Zion. Remember Yah and let Jerusalem come to your mind. Remember Yahweh afar off. Take two, even one from a tribe. Back to Zion. Remember Yah and let Jerusalem come to your mind. Remember Yahweh afar off. Take two, even one from a tribe. Back to Zion. I'm not gonna stop till everybody up in here sings the lyrics.
I'm trying.
Okay, one more time. Here we go. Remember Yah and let Jerusalem come to your mind. Remember Yahweh afar off. Take two, even one from a tribe. Back to Zion. Remember Yah and let Jerusalem come to your mind. Remember Yahweh afar off. Take two, even one from a tribe. Back to Zion. Remember Yah and let Jerusalem come to your mind. Remember Yahweh afar off. Take two, even one from a tribe. Back to Zion. Remember Yah and let Jerusalem come to your mind. Remember Yahweh afar off. Take two, even one from a tribe. Back to Zion. Remember Yah and let Jerusalem come to your mind. Remember Yahweh afar off. Take two, even one from a tribe. Back to Zion.
Hallelujah.
I'm about to do it two more times. Two more times. You got it. But you ain't got it. You back there ain't got it. You ain't got it. Two more times, because this is my favorite. You can't not rock with this song. Like, it's real clear.
Jeremiah 51:50.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know where it's at. Straight out the book. Straight out the scriptures. Y'all ready? Can we just mumble? Just mumble with me. Y'all ready?
Hallelujah.
Okay. I know.
You gotta take what you got.
Look, if I'm back to my word,
You
you'll
gotta
be
take what
singing
you
it.
get and come back next week, and maybe they'll happen.
Y'all better get it today. Okay, here we go. Remember Yah and let Jerusalem come to your mind. Remember Yahweh afar off. Take two, even one from a tribe. Back to Zion. Remember Yah and let Jerusalem come to your mind. Remember Yahweh afar off. Take two, even one from a tribe. Back to Zion. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. You don't get the mic. It's hot. Like, no. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I like that.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Shabbat shalom. No. Let's give everybody another round of applause. Hallelujah. Awesome Sabbath day. Are y'all ready for some more? Hallelujah. Y'all ready to get another class going? Y'all ready to get the word? Hallelujah. Without any further ado, let's bring Brother Aaron back up. Hallelujah.
Somebody said, can I get some 4 rounds?
Let me know.
Y'all know you sing.
It was one of the youth too, so I think they should get it because it was one of the youth.
And me too. I had said it too. I had said that too.
Can I make a request? So you got 2 of them.
You know that's, you know Trump on trial. That's coercion.
They ain't gonna get it.
That's coercion.
What did he say when it came out? No curse.
Yeah, no coercion.
No curse.
Oh my gracious.
Ready, set.
Well, went through everything, can't find it, so.
This look real good.
Yeah.
He found it.
Couldn't find it.
Oh,
Oh my gracious. God have mercy.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
O Torah, how beautiful. O Torah, how wonderful. But Allah, O Yah, shall we live? O Torah, how beautiful. O Torah, how wonderful. But Allah, oh Yah, you give us strength. Cleave unto thee. Cleave unto thee. Cleave unto thee for thy good. O Torah, how beautiful. O Torah, how wonderful. O Torah, how merciful. But Allah, oh Yah, shall we live?
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Excellent way to close out. Hallelujah.
All right.
Every Saturday. Put that on the album.
Can I make a request?
Yeah.
In the ring.
Whole class. Y'all moving it that way. Oh yeah. One of the brothers to get up there and do something.
It's good to have a right arm.
Question, I was looking for something.
Oh, no, I ain't got a song this week. Look for the future.
Well, Let me, this is incomplete. It's incomplete. Here we go.
You got another one? Yeah, you got remix.
I believe that God will see us through, me and you. All we need to do is just trust in Him. Just trust in Him. Oh, trust in Him. Please trust in Him. I know He'll see us through if we trust in Him. Ask Moses and the children of Israel. Ask the 3 Hebrew boys and that great man Daniel. They have a story that they can tell how Yahweh made everything all well. I believe that Yah will see us through, me and you. All we need to do is just trust in Him. Just trust in Him. Oh, trust in Him. Please trust in Him. I know He'll see us through if we just trust in Him. There will be times when we have our doubts. That's the time when we cry out. If we have faith, the healing will come, and with joy we can all shout. I believe that Yah will see us through, me and you. All we need to do is just trust in Him. Just trust in Him. Oh, trust in Him. Please trust in Him. I know He'll see us through if we just trust. Just trust in Him. Can you put a?
No, not me. So you hear him in there. I think you hear him from the house.
You said you put a new song in my heart.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Now we show up for Yahweh, don't we? Hallelujah. I will say that too, because this morning, as I was listening, as we was all reading, now, I mean, every week we do this every week, but this week, this day, it was one voice. It was one voice in the street doing the prayers, going over the scripture. It was a blessing then to come into this. And all the beautiful singing, and everybody just on point in words and praise. Yah. Hallelujah. don't know if it's the affliction of the bread or the sweet or what, but woo, praise God.
Teachings? Or one more song? Yeah. Sit down.
You got another song?
Huh?
You got a
You
song?
want another song?
Hallelujah.
Yes, Sister Bill.
CD next week, y'all. CD.
I did, but not prepared to mingle with them today. But there is some over there. There's a keyboard right there. Right there. Yes, it's getting ready to get ramped up again.
It's thinking here. All right.
Yeah,
Tambourine.
Grandpa.
Yeah, we gotta get that room hooked up now.
Well, we burn this one down, maybe y'all want to give us
Give us another. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hold on now.
Yes, sir. It's a rarity.
Yes.
We know.
Yeah,
that's why everybody knows.
Hey,
That's why everybody's
it's
quiet.
the 15th, baby. It was a celebration.
You gotta grow. You know.
Happy
That wasn't
birthday.
exactly, I don't know what that, I was just saying that a second ago.
Sing it next week.
I ain't saying
Take me back to the promised land.
There we go.
Bring me back again to that promised land. Bring me back again to that promised land. I will call thy name. I will not be ashamed. Great is Yah with me. With you I long to be. Bring me back again to that promised land. Bring me back again to that promised land. Fortune and destiny foretold, all precious stones and gold. Fortified in Yah, I'm sure, He is my only cure. So bring me back again to that promised land. Bring me back again to that promised land. To be there with the great, dwelling in perfect state. Showered down from above, covered in the Father's love. So bring me back again to that promised land. Bring me back again to that promised land. To that promised land. Bring me back again to that promised land. Bring me back again.
Hallelujah. You know that was a lineup right there, because everybody did 3. That was a lineup.
That's
an exclusive,
On a regular.
one and only performance, and it's all done.
Election on week, you're not gonna do that one time.
Huh?
They're not gonna do it one
We'll
time.
do three songs next week.
You're now featured artist.
I wanna do a remake.
You can switch the order up, but.
And I guess I'm gonna have to, because probably won't be no plate if I don't. Praise God.
No, you're trying to.
Oh, my God.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, question. I thought I'd bring another song.
Anybody else have anything that they can ask?
She got some.
Thank you.
Who's singing?
We'll go ahead.
Tell them, man. Tell them.
Hallelujah. My question more is, we just read Exodus 3. I went on up to Exodus chapter 6, verse 3, where it says Yahweh appeared to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But through him, I just skimming through again. I don't remember him appearing to Isaac and Jacob. And I wanted to ring that up or show me where he appeared to Isaac and Jacob.
Okay. Exodus 6
and
3. Any other questions?
Praise be to God.
Yes, ma'am.
When we were in Jeremiah 28,
Jeremiah 28.
Verse 13, they had spoken of the yokes of wood and the yokes of iron, and I just wanted to know more about that. And my other question, if we have time for it, is it's another online thing. I was reading online, and someone Israelite had posted that you are supposed to call your ish master and bow down.
Ooh.
Ding 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 ding.
You dropped the mic? I got the door open, boy, right? I got the door open.
You don't leave it till you.
Let us stand. Yahweh bless you.
You are my I don't have one, but I'm a real one.
Yes, ma'am, Sister Bia.
Beautiful plan.
Sister Bia, yes, ma'am. Oh, my God.
Ding, 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 ding.
I got one. If your ish, if he's older than you, I was told that every time he come in the room, you're supposed to ride.
Ding, 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 You better stop opening up those questions.
Come on, let me back. Come on.
Can you get him some, John, can you get him a couple of bottles of water?
Yeah, let's do that.
Give me a bit of water. You got people.
Yes, we have.
He's an elder.
He's
He's an elder.
the person that told you this.
No.
If your husband,
If your husband, not just not like I'm 21, he's 22. But he's an elder, of age, elder age, and all that.
You mean like if she's 20 and he's 50?
No, not the ages. I mean, I'm just trying to put it in perspective that he is an elder. This person is an elder.
By title.
Yeah. Oh, and he want, when every time he comes in the room, his wife is to rise.
Just rise up. Yeah, we're in the rock. Where you at when you need it?
You sing all day for you get it off the hook.
Did you silently?
No.
Oh yeah, why you leave?
You got a couple more songs in you, don't you? You've been here for a while. You got a couple more. No, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Hallelujah.
Woo!
Hey, it's one way to close out a day, bro.
Oh my gracious.
Hallelujah.
Let's go to Jeremiah first and deal with the
Which one you
yokes.
got?
Deal with the yokes of iron and wood. That's what he
Yeah, I thought you would.
Let's go deal with that first. Oh my gracious.
Boy, that don't lie thing, I told you. That don't lie.
Oh, there's some stuff out there.
Oh, no, now that's lightweight compared to.
Let's go back to the 28th chapter of Jeremiah.
Yes, sir.
Let's pick it up.
Jeremiah, chapter 28.
Chapter 28, verse
13.
Yeah, 13.
Verse 13.
Is verse 13 you was in question? Okay, go ahead.
Hallelujah. Go and tell Hananiah, saying, thus saith Yahweh, thou hast broken the yokes of wood, but thou shalt make for them yokes of iron.
In other words, he said you broke the yoke of wood that Jeremiah was wearing around his neck. He was wearing a yoke around his neck to signify that the children of Israel would go into captivity. And Hananiah, given his prophecy, he broke that yoke off of Jeremiah's neck to signify that his prophecy was true. So the prophecy that Jeremiah was wearing, the one he had on around his neck, literally was a wooden one.
Okay.
But when Hananiah broke that off his neck, the Almighty said, you might have broke the one that Jeremiah had that's made of wood, but the one, you ain't gonna break this one that comes to your people, because this is the one that's gonna be made, they're gonna take your people away from here with yokes of iron. So that's the difference. Jeremiah wore one that was made out of wood. These are yokes of iron that's going, your people going into captivity and gonna still remain in captivity.
And this was the Hananiah?
This was Hananiah, yes.
This people, Hananiah.
Who fancied himself the prophet of Yah. He said the word of Yah was with him. But the word of Yah wasn't with him. He had false revelation. And that's why y'all made him into a false prophet. Not only did he made him into a false prophet, what happened to him, class?
He died.
Same year.
7
2
months.
months later. So those are the two yokes.
Okay, so they
Bet you can wish you stay on that a little longer.
Yeah, I wish I could get a little off that bone, but that bone is gone.
That was the easy one.
Here come my rescue. Yes, Elder.
I was watching the news.
Yes, sir.
And China and Russia had a meeting.
Yes, North Korea and Russia.
Yes, yes. I was wondering, is there any reason behind that?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir.
Off the hook, though.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Maybe I think, huh?
No.
You say it's any reason behind China and North Korea. Let's deal with China and North Korea. You want to know? They ought to take precedent. But we'll get to that as well. We will get to that as well.
Hallelujah.
Also, Exodus 6 and 3. Go there.
Exodus chapter 6.
And this is the order that
Verse
it came
3.
in. Exodus 6 and 3. Somewhat.
Okay. But that was a good question.
Exodus 6 and 3.
Hallelujah.
You have it?
And I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name of El Shaddai, but by the name of Yahweh was I not known to them. And I have also established my covenant with them, to give them the land of Canaan, the land of their pilgrimage, wherein they were strangers. Hallelujah. Okay, read.
No, I think that's sufficient. So let's go now to Genesis. Let's go to Genesis 17:1.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 1. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, Yahweh appeared unto Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty El. Walk before me and be thou perfect. And I will make a covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. And Abram fell on his face, and Elohim talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee.
Good. Just now, that's where he appeared unto Father Abraham. Now, go to Genesis 26 chapter. Thank you. Little echo there.
Genesis chapter 26.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Verse 1.
Hallelujah. Genesis chapter 26, verse 1. And there was a famine in the land. And there was a famine in the land. Besides the first famine that was in the days of Abraham. And Isaac went unto Abimelech, king of the Philistines, unto Gerar.
I was telling people earlier, see, Philistines, they're ancient. That's why the Almighty said they're an ancient nation. Before they ever is the formulation of Israel, the Philistines already been living as a nation. That's why he said, I can't take them straight up that coast and take them in the heartland of the Philistines. They'll get a beat down of all beat downs. And they'll just run back to Egypt, deflated. And they'll never be wanting to leave. He said, because these people have been practicing war for years. They're entrenched. Their society is entrenched. So I'm going to take them a different route. But here you see Father Isaac, this was in his days. Go ahead. Verse 2.
And Yahweh appeared unto him.
See, there it is. Yahweh appeared unto him.
And said, Go not down into Egypt.
Don't go into Egypt.
Dwell in the land which I shall tell thee of. Sojourn in this land, and I will be with thee, and will bless thee. For unto thee and unto thy seed I will give all these countries, and I will perform the oath which I swore unto Abraham thy father. And I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and will give unto thy seed all these countries, in thy seed, and in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed.
Same promise that he had made to his father. He appeared unto him and made that unto him. And then if you come down, and let's pick it up at verse 23.
Hallelujah. And he went up from thence to Beersheba, and Yahweh appeared unto him the same night.
And Yahweh did what?
Appeared unto him the same night and said, I am Elohim of Abraham thy father. Fear not.
Don't fear.
for I am with thee, and will bless thee, and multiply thy seed for my servant Abraham's sake.
And he built an altar there and called upon the name of Yah and pitched his tent there. And there Isaac's servants dig wells.
Then Abimelech went to him from Gerar and Ahuzah, one of, excuse me.
That's good.
And then Abimelech went
good.
to, oh, good. Hallelujah.
So he could see that he appeared to him. So he appeared to him. That's where he appeared to Isaac. Now go to the 28th chapter. We should know this chapter very well. Remember what it said we would say? Anybody remember what we read earlier? We would say what? A what? Syrian.
A Syrian is
with
my father.
Ready to perish.
Yeah.
All right. 28, starting verse number 1.
Hallelujah.
Because I know we just read where it said he called on the name of Yah, but watch what he called Yah.
And Isaac called Yaakov.
A lot of people, that's what they say. He called on the name of Yah. I said it right there. But watch what he called Yah. Watch the name he called him.
And Isaac called Yaakov and blessed him and charged him and said unto him, thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan.
Yes.
Arise, go to Padan Aram, to the house of Bethuel, thy mother's father, and take thee a wife from thence of the daughters of Laban, thy mother's brother.
Now watch what he calling it. Did he call him Yahweh here?
No.
Go ahead.
And El Almighty bless thee.
And El Shaddai, the same thing that Abraham knew him by. The same thing that Isaac knew him by. May El Shaddai bless you. That's what Isaac called him. Go ahead.
And make thee fruitful, and multiply thee, that thou mayest be multitude of people, and give thee the blessing of Abraham to thee, and to thy seed with thee, that thou mayest inherit the land wherein thou art a stranger, which Elohim gave unto Abraham. And Isaac sent away Yaakov, and he went to Padan Aram unto Laban, son of Bethuel, the Syrian.
The Aramean, and then some writings the Syrian. That's why I said the Syrian, where my father ready to perish, because the land that he originally came out of, when you do the nativity and you do all the connection, they was known in the region of Syria. The brother of Rebekah. That's why I said the Syrian was my father ready to perish. And Jacob and Esau, who was Jacob and Esau's mother. And when Esau saw that Isaac had blessed Yaakov, he sent him to take him a wife from thence, and that he had blessed him and gave him a charge, saying, thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan. And that Jacob obeyed his father and his mother and went down to Padan Aram. Esau, seeing that the daughters of Canaan pleased not Isaac his father, then Esau went into Ishmael. He said, well, daddy don't want us marrying the daughters of Canaan, but he ain't said nothing about no Ishmaelite women. So he went and got him an Ishmaelite. He took 2 wives, which he had. Mahalaleth, the daughter of Ishmael, Abraham's son, the sister of Nabal, to be his wife. And Yaakov went out from Beersheba and went towards Haran. And he lighted upon a certain place, and he tarried there all night, because the sun was set. And he took of the stones of that place, put them for his pillows, lay down in the place to sleep. And he had a dream. Behold, a ladder set up upon the earth, and the top of it reached to the heavens. And behold, the angels of Elohim ascending and descending. They were going up and going down. And behold, Yahweh stood above it and said, so here's where he saw the Most High. For Yahweh was above. And Yahweh stood above it and said, I am Yah, the Elohim of Abraham, thy father, and the Elohim of Isaac, the land whereon you liest, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed. And thy seed shall be as the dust of the earth. Thou shalt spread abroad to the west, east, the north, and the south. And in you and in thy seed shall all the families of the earth be blessed. Behold, I am with thee, and I will keep thee in all the places whither you go. And I will bring thee again into this land, for I will not leave you till I have done all that I have spoken to thee of. And Jacob awaked out of his sleep, and he said, surely Yahweh is in this place, and I knew it not. And he was afraid and said, how dreadful is this place? This is none other but the house of Elohim. And this place where I slept here tonight, this is the gate of heaven. Jacob rose up early in the morning and took the stones which he had for pillows and set them up for a pillar and poured oil upon them, consecrated the top of it. And he called the name of the place Beth-El. But the name of the city was Luz at first. And this is where he made his vow of tithing. Right here. To give up Almighty a tenth of everything that he would allow him to receive. It was right here. So that he could establish this house of Elohim. Or establish Bethel. And that's what Bethel became. Because everything the Almighty would allow him to receive, he built up the Almighty's house.
Hallelujah.
This is where the Almighty appeared to him. So in 6 and 3, when the Almighty said he appeared to them, that's exactly what he did.
But the first two were in face to face, as they say, or in his glory. But in the dream, it was the Yaakov. And that was the only time was in a dream, not
Dream, or more precise and concise vision. Because that's what the Almighty always said. He said that there'll be a prophet among you. I'll speak to him in dreams and in visions. And he also spoke to him in the 31st chapter. Or he recounts the Almighty dealing with him in the 31st chapter. Read verse number 3.
31.
Mm-hmm.
Genesis 31, verse 3. And Yahweh said unto Yaakov, return unto the land of thy fathers.
Who said unto him? Who talked to him?
Yahweh.
Yahweh did. And he told him,
return unto the land of thy fathers, and to thy kindred, and I will be with thee. And Yaakov sent and called Rachel and Leah to the field unto his flock, and said unto them, I see your father's countenance, that it is not toward me as before, but Elohim of my father have been with me. And you know that with all my power I have served your father, and your father hath deceived me, and changed my wages 10 times.
Good, that's good. Turn to 31. 32, actually.
32?
Mm-hmm.
In verse 31?
No, 32.
Just 32?
And verse 1.
Verse 1. Hallelujah. Genesis 32, verse 1. And Yaakov went on his way.
And Jacob went on his way.
And the angels of Elohim met him.
Who met him?
The angels of Elohim.
The angels met him.
And when Yaakov saw them, he said, this is Elohim's host.
Yes, this is the camp of Elohim.
And he called the name of that place Mahanaim.
Mahanaim. It's the camp of Elohim.
And Yaakov sent messengers before him to Esau, his brother.
So the Almighty was with him and came to him. And then one other place. One other place. And we all should know this, where the Almighty came to him. Genesis 32, verse 24.
And Yaakov was left alone.
He was left all alone.
And there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh. And the hollow of Yaakov's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him. And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Yaakov. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Yaakov, but Israel, for as a prince that has power with Elohim and with men, and has prevailed.
You have prevailed. Go ahead.
And Yaakov asked him and said, tell me, I pray thee, thy name.
Now Yaakov asked him, well, what's your name?
And he said, wherefore is it that thou dost ask after my name? And he blessed him there. And Yaakov called the name of the place Peniel. For I have seen Elohim face to face.
He said, I seen
and my life is preserved.
He said, I saw who?
Elohim.
I saw Elohim. I saw him face to face. I call this place Peniel. That's what it means. Face. The face of Elohim, Peniel, and my life have been preserved. So he saw him on several occasions. I can just give you another scripture, chapter 35, verse 9.
Hallelujah.
The Almighty fingerprints was all over Yaakov.
And Elohim appeared.
While people running around talking about that's a bad name to take. That's a bad Hebrew name to take. Yeah, that's another thing. That's a bad Hebrew name to have. You don't want to have that name, Yaakov. It's deceiver. I said, who told you that? And that's what they told me. I said, I said, why y'all might gonna? I said, brother, think about it. Y'all might gonna say I'm the Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and the deceiver. And he warned us in his law about deceiver. That's a great name to have. They ain't done their homework, they don't know what it really means. Because he ain't deceived nobody.
That's all.
For 35 and 9.
And Elohim appeared unto Yaakov again. When he came out upon the ram.
Yes.
And blessed him. And Elohim said unto him, thy name is Yaakov. Thy name shall not be called anymore Yaakov, but Yisrael shall be thy name. And he called his name Yisrael.
And he called his name Yisrael. And verse 11.
And Elohim said unto him, I am El Shaddai.
I am the El Almighty, El Shaddai, just like he told him, Father Abraham. That's exactly what he means when he said, I appeared unto them as El Shaddai. That's another thing. Let me clean it up. Because I believe the scriptures. They won't say, no, but that didn't mean what he said. He said, He said El Shaddai. That's why you always see them naming places they use. They don't say this is Beth Yah. This is Pen Yah. They didn't say that. They said this is Beth El. This is Penu El. 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 Because what they used, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, what they used was El Shaddai, because that's what he came to them and told them.
Hallelujah.
So yes, he appeared to all three of our fathers, just like he said.
Yeah, thank you. Hallelujah. But that goes into the other part of that question that I had on my mind too. Well, if they only knew him as El Shaddai, and he said, that's what your forefathers knew me as, and the rest of the nations knew him as Yahweh when he said coming out of Egypt. Yeah, when he called Yahweh, how did the other nations know what his name was? If he just said that was his name unto us.
Well, they didn't know prior to us. They knew after what he did to
He
Egypt.
just knew El.
They knew his fame. His fame spread through his name after Egypt. All across that region, El was used. That's another thing. Well, we don't use some camps you go, we don't use El. But that's a deity. Well, El, it was used all across the region. That's why when he does come to us, that's why when he finally comes to us and he says, let's tighten this up. Exodus. Let's go there. Now, what is El Shaddai? The Almighty El. The Almighty Elohim. When I say something is almighty, if I say, man, you got all might, what is off limits to you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Because El means power.
And then I say you El mean what?
Power.
Power. So that means you the all powerful one. Exodus.
Yes, sir.
Well, the thing you can't use there.
Exodus 3:14. Start at 13.
Hallelujah. And Moses said unto Moses said unto Elohim, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, Elohim of your fathers has sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, what is his name? What shall I say unto them? And Elohim said unto Moses, I am that I am.
I will be. Well, I will be. It's telling me what?
I'll be whatever.
So it's telling me that you what?
You everything.
And if you everything and anything and all things, it's telling me that you what?
Everywhere.
You all powerful. Just like El Shaddai. See, he never changed who he was. He just translates and gives him a new name. That's why he goes on to finish and say, now what? Ayah, Asher, Ayah. Thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, I will be. Because now they can understand, I will be. Yes, I will be. What will it be? He will be whatever. Oh, this is the same entity that's all powerful. But now it's a new memorial for the children of Israel. And that memorial is the name of Yah.
Hallelujah.
They speak the name of Yah. Translated still back to El Shaddai. Understood to relate and correlate back to El Shaddai or El Almighty. That's why he tells them, this is my name. This is my memorial unto all future generations. But I'm the same one that Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob was talking about. I'm that same one. I'm him. That's why after that, he is going to say, I am Yah, thy Elohim, to distinguish him from all the other Els in the land. I am now Yahweh with a proper name and proper memorial Thy meaning what?
Yours.
Exclusively
You.
yours.
Exclusive to you.
Power or Elohim.
Your power.
They put them together now.
Hallelujah.
Answer the question? All right. All right. Tighten up your belt. We got to get to the bowing and the oh my goodness. Well, help out here, Ellis. You don't want to come here.
I got you.
Well, get Sam. Hey, Sam, you want to help me out with this one? He just laughed at me. I mean, no.
Because people give you an all-out example of that, from the courtship up to the marriage. But we're gonna let it go. Yeah. Excellent day,
Hallelujah.
Yes, Sister Bill. Before I get started. Now, before I get started, yes.
Okay, I'll bring you. I had at one time, I was writing down all these, the names of I have El Shaddai, then I have Yahweh is Almighty. And I guess it's a donut.
Adonai.
What is that?
Adonai.
Or Adon.
It's
Adonai.
Adonai. It's Adonai.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Master.
Master. Then I have
And I don't mean my master.
E-L-R-I.
Elroy.
Yeah, that's well of Elohim that I got. Then I got Bethel, House of Elohim, and both of Yahweh is our healer. But this last one, E-L, and then hyphen, E-L-Y-O-N.
El Elyon.
Elyon.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. El Elyon, that's translated also as El Almighty.
Okay. No, that's same.
Mm-hmm.
El Shaddai.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's in later script, that's in the Aramaic portion, just about though.
You said Elyon.
El Elyon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Almighty.
That's so they don't walk.
No more questions.
So they don't walk out of here and get you home talking about, look here, you better bow to me. Let's go deal with it. So don't nobody come here next week, no black eyes, no skillets. Come in and talk to you. Ain't got no room. There is. Who asked that question?
Brother Ben White.
YouTube. Big bus.
And give it to me again. Give it to me again as you got it off of. No, I just want to reiterate it, hear it again, so I can formulate my thoughts real good.
Well, several Israelite brothers. Well,
I know that.
Some that was like, no, I wouldn't want my wife to do that, but they feel that their wife should bow down to them and call them master, because I want to say they referenced one of the sisters in scripture that bowed down to her husband, or I want to say maybe the scene when she bowed down to David, and I'm like, you stupid. She was showing a matter of respect, but I didn't say anything. I just was like, okay, I'm gonna keep scrolling, but it just tripped me out. But they feel that you, as a wife, you should bow down.
I would say prostrate.
No,
or just bow, like
no,
get
down on the ground.
That's prostrate.
Yeah, that's how.
Let's deal with.
And bow to your
Let's deal with. Let's deal with.
master. Let's not forget about that.
Well, I'll show you. I'm getting ready to show you. I'm going to show you the master part. Let's go to Genesis. Let's go to Genesis. Yeah. Everybody likes them titles, don't they?
No, Most High, I don't want to say anything. Stop it. You know what it is. It is a title, but we'll almost see what happens.
Got Genesis 18.
Oh,
Hallelujah.
You start at verse 1.
Hallelujah. Genesis chapter 18, verse 1. And Yahweh appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre, and he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. And he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, 3 men stood by him. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door and bowed himself down toward the ground. And said, My master, if now I have found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant. Let a little water, I pray you, be fetched, and wash your feet, and rest yourselves under the tree. And I will fetch a morsel of bread, and comfort ye your heart. After that ye shall pass on, for therefore are ye come to your servant. And they said, So do as thou hast said. And Abram hasted into the tent unto Sarah, and said, Make ready quickly 3 measures of fine meal, knead it, and make cakes upon the hearth. And Abraham ran unto the herd, and fetched a calf, tender and good, and gave it unto a young man, and he hasted to dress it. And he took butter and milk, and the calf which he had dressed, and set it before them, and he stood by them under the tree, and they did eat. And they said unto him, Where is Sarah thy wife? And he said, Behold, in the tent. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life. And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. And Sarah heard it in the tent door, which was behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old and well stricken in age. And it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of woman. Therefore Sarah laughed within herself, saying, After I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure? Shall I have pleasure, my master being old also? And Yahweh said unto Abraham, Wherefore did Sarah laugh, saying, Shall I of a certainty bear a child, which am old? Is anything too hard for Yahweh? At the time appointed, I will return unto thee, according to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son. Then Sarah denied, saying, I laughed not, for she was afraid. And he said, Nay, but thou didst laugh. And the men rose up from thence and looked toward Sodom. And Abraham went with them to bring them on the way. And Yahweh said, Shall I hide from Abraham that thing which I do? Seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him. For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of Yahweh to do justice and judgment, that Yahweh may bring upon Abraham that which he hath spoken of him. And Yahweh said, because of the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous, I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which has come up to me. And if not, I will know. For the men turned their faces from thence and went toward Sodom. But Abraham stood yet before Yahweh. And Abraham drew near and said, wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Peradventure,
No, that's good. That's good.
Hallelujah.
I was looking at something. I think I let you slip by where I wanted to go. 12th verse.
Verse 12.
Yes.
Then Sarah laughed within herself, saying, After I am waxing old, shall I have pleasure? Shall I have pleasure? My master being old also?
My master being old also. So they grab this, probably. Or you say, my master being old. And as much as I try to make hard of it or make it seem that it was hard, it's really not hard at all.
Hallelujah.
If a woman had to call her, address her husband as master, if she have to. And that's why I wanted you to tell me, are they saying she have to?
Yeah, that's what they said they want in their household, and she has to do
Okay,
it.
that's what they
because
want.
of scripture.
That's what they want.
They said, yeah, it said in scripture that she's supposed to do it.
But they say, and so they saying scripture tell them that she's supposed to do it.
Yeah,
Well, that's
what they did. They referenced.
Here's how simple that is. Here's how simple that is. Tell them go to Torah and show you that law.
There ain't no law that say that. They say she your help.
That's all. That's how simple it is. Tell them to give you the Torah. Tell them to give you the law out of the Torah. What was the other one? As an elder, they want you to
rise
position.
Up.
They want you to rise up when you come in.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
So he supposed to be a captain.
That's stretch.
You know that?
That's still the stretch.
You know that? My husband comes. You know that?
That's still the stretch.
You know that? My husband here.
That's the stretch.
Sisters. Where my married sisters at? I want you to raise your hand. Where the married sisters at? I want you to look. Yeah, raise your hand. Don't have raise your hand. If you're sure, raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
That's an important question right there.
Raise your hand.
You sure?
Y'all got these half hands like stop signs or something. Now if you're married, look over to the other side of the room, if you're here, where your husband is at. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my gracious, y'all. Put this on, y'all doing dirty, boy. And clap. I want you to clap because y'all ain't dealing with this foolishness that some of these women have to deal with.
Hallelujah.
Because it's absolutely absurd what some brothers try to run on women and lay on women and can't back it up by the word of the Almighty.
And some of the women was agreeing.
I know they were because
Okay.
No, they weren't trying to go back that. They was just what he was doing.
This as well, let me tell you, this as well is customary. It is customary. It is antiquity, sign of respect, but it is customary. This is not law. She was showing his position. That's why you see her say, my master, showing his position of the household. Because man is first, But man had to carry himself. If you desire to be called a master, you got to carry yourself in a form that will make a person desire to call you their master. Now, you must carry yourself in what you want to have. Then I don't have to demand it from you. If you appreciate everything I bring to the table, you give that respect. You give that respect. Anytime you grabbing and it's compulsory, you forcing, that's a whole nother story. And if it's not law, then I don't dictate. Just because I'm an elder, that don't mean when I go home, I don't even have them do it. They don't even get up all the time. I'm their father. They don't get up all the time, but they know I'm their father, and they know when to respect me. And then when I'm there, they respect me. Even if they ain't, when I come in, they respect me. When I tell them certain things, they respect me. I don't go, you know, I'm the Moray or the Bible class. You know, when I come in this house, you better stand up. You know how they stand up with me in class? You better, where's my stick? Y'all ain't stand up. This is madness.
It's crazy. But you use a good word, customary.
It's customary. Now, because I do. Now, because I do.
She led you to believe master, but
Now, because I do what I do, they show me that respect.
But having gone to the East before I came to the North,
They show me that respect. And that's because I do what I do for them. It's just like my youngin'. With some folks, in one ear and out the other. Get on me. I come in, hey, let's get it. Because it's the way that I carry and the interaction that I have with him. The one thing about you, I want her to think of me as her master. I got to love her like a man. You know what a good master? He love. He lavishes love, a good master. Then he don't have to, he receives a good master, lavishes love, and he don't have to beg and prod. The love come back to him. Huh? The love come back to him. It is what you give out. It's what you give back. Women ain't gonna just roll and fall on the ground. Oh, man. Nope. And you rotten apple. They will roll on the ground if you give them something to roll on the ground about. They might come to the bedside, you chilling. They might come to the bedside. They might come to the bedside and get on. If you give them something to come to the bedside about,
feed you rice and cheese.
They might feed you. They might stroke your head. They might do all the things. If you give them a reason.
You understand?
Luther Vandross made something. Give me a reason to want you back. You didn't give me no reason. Huh? We was on the way to class. We saw a dog break out of the yard. We on the way to class. You know what he was doing? He was running and doing like this. I know that look. That's getting out of Dodge right there. And I ain't trying to get back. He was trying to see if somebody chasing him. He was hot telling boy. Because right now, he was hot telling ha, ha, ha. He ain't going back. They gotta go chase him. But so that tell me what was going on. But if it was done, he wasn't even gonna break. He wasn't even gonna break. He got too good a reason to stay here. He got too good a reason to stay here. That's why the world can collapse. If you treat that woman right and you doing what you should do, you can lose everything. She ain't going nowhere. Because she got too many reasons to stay. But if the world collapsing and you already brought the house down on her, that's her ticket out the door. That's her great way out the door. Let's get. But you don't have to dictate nothing. So let me ask you, brothers, if they want the woman to call them master, how many of them is willing to make themselves subservient and call somebody above them master? Because I can go through a lot of scriptures where men called other men masters. You took it right out of my mouth. It was customary. It was sign of respect as a person position. But this thing about it, that's my wife, and she better.
My Lord. I want my wife to speak in old English tongue. My Lord. My Lord, you want some big poupon? My Lord, would you like fries with this Coke? No.
Hey, say it on the YouTube that you've been on there.
Let's go to Ruth.
That the woman is the property of the man.
Ooh.
I haven't come about that one yet.
This out there.
Who do the children go to when they get
They go to the mother.
We going to Ruth.
Yo, in this land they do. Unless you're married to her, and then you got a fighting chance. Just a little one. You said that, bro.
Ruth.
The book of Ruth. Hallelujah.
Now, I'll show you this was customary. This was respectful. Because here, they're not even married. They're not even married. Second chapter.
Hallelujah. Ruth, chapter 2.
See, there's Yahweh's law, testimony, statutes, commandments, ordinances. There's things in scripture that is customary of a society to do. Verse 10. Just cut to the chase.
Then she fell on her face. And bowed herself to the ground and said unto him, Why have I found grace in thine eyes, that thou shouldest take knowledge of me, seeing I am a stranger? And Boaz answered and said unto her, It hath fully been showed me all that thou hast done unto thy mother-in-law since the death of thine husband, and how thou hast left thy father and thy mother and the land of thy nativity, and art come unto the people which thou knewest not heretofore. Yahweh recompense thy work, and the full reward be given thee of Yahweh Elohim of Israel.
That's good. She bowed herself unto him as a sign of respect. That's a sign of respect. Go to 1 Samuel 25. She wasn't married to him. They ain't married yet. This is respect. First Samuel 25.
Hallelujah.
Verse 23.
First Samuel chapter 25, verse 23. And when Abigail saw David, she hasted and lightened up the ass and fell before David on her face and bowed herself to the ground and fell at his feet and said, Upon me, my master, upon me, let this iniquity be, and let thy handmaid, I pray thee, speak in thy audience.
What did she do?
She lightened off the ass and bowed her face down to his feet.
Now, that was him. Now, did she think she want to marry all these guys? Because watch this. Go to verse 41. You'll see that this is respect. Go to verse 41.
And she arose and bowed herself on her face to the earth and said, Behold, let thy handmaid.
Start at 40, so we can see what's going on. Start at 40.
And when the servants of David were come to Abigail.
This ain't David, this the servants of David. Servants. When they came
to Abigail to Carmel, they spake unto her, saying, David sent us unto thee to take thee to him to wife. And she arose and bowed herself on her face to the earth and said, Behold, let thy handmaid be a servant to wash the feet of the servants of my master.
To wash all of them feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Was she trying to get with every last one of them, or was she tired of it? Nah.
No.
This is respect. This is custom. This is custom. One last place with this bowing. 1 Kings, 1st chapter. It's a simple verse. Verse 16.
1 Kings, chapter 2.
No, chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna give you one shot, cover both of them. Chapter 1, verse 31.
Hallelujah. Then Bathsheba bowed with her face to the earth and did reverence the king and said, Let my master, King David, live forever.
But who, when they came in the presence of the king, didn't bow?
Everybody did.
Not just her. If you was a man,
you bow.
You came in the presence, you bow. The only ones I know that probably did not bow was the prophets. Because they always came with a message from a higher authority. So the king had to knuckle down to the prophet, not the prophet knuckle down to the king. But if you was anybody else and you coming there all raised up and standing up and just start speaking to him and jibber jab, you will bow after they crack them knees. You gonna bow. You always came and bowed and made obeisance to the king, no matter who. So this is custom, it's sign. I can't say it enough. It's sign of respect.
Shlomo bowed to Bathsheba.
Yes. If you, his mother.
And he was sitting on the throne.
Yes.
He got up.
Because it's a sign of level of, it's a sign of where people are at. See, my brother, see these brothers, why they want women to bow to them. The real men that are forefathers, and not too long ago, I know they was raised and they were coming up that the brothers used to walk around and bow to sisters. Take your cap off, till them. This is what you did. You took your cap off till them and you bowed to the woman. Some still do. And some still do, very far few between. But that's why they talking about they want somebody to bow. Huh? Now you give her enough of them, and she gonna be like, she be tickled pink. Like putty in your hand. But these things they try to, it's not really hard. These things they trying to run on people. They run on people. I'm gonna say sad to say sometimes. I have to say sometimes the women are a little more gullible. And all circumstances are different. And a lot of people, and let me tell you, a lot of people out here, a lot of people, they looking for love. or they looking for something. No man, like the Almighty said, it's not good for man to be alone. Nobody truly want to be alone unless they, you know, a little loose somewhere. But everybody desire to have somebody. Everybody desire to be showed affection from somewhere. So, especially today, a lot of people, and it's just rough out there. It's rough out there. My son, he talking about, I ain't getting married. I said, man, hold your horse. He said, everything I see, I ain't getting married. I said, she ain't came yet. You know, so he's scared he can get married. Between the changes, y'all know what I'm talking about, and the changes, he just don't want to deal with it. And it is rough. It's rough. Because this society is making it rough. We all struggle with issues. We got different issues that we bring to play. So it's just rough. But don't nobody leave here and try to go home and muscle your woman. Because I don't want to be doing no funerals and hospital calls. Don't try that. Yeah, don't try that. It's not that kind of camp. Like I said, they didn't show you no law. That's what they want. I want a lot of things. I don't get it all, but I want a lot of things. What I want and what I need and what's supposed to be is entirely different things. World worked on what I want, I'll be fine. I want a lot of money. I walk outside that door. Yeah, I want a lot of money. Any comments on? Yes, ma'am.
Did you answer her? You answered me too?
The elders.
Because you said for her to tell them to show them where it's law, but it's law here. So I just wanted.
It's law here to rob before the elders in the capacity when they come to elders and eldership and judges. That's in their capacity. But that law is not stated that the wife has to do it in the household. Go to the book again of Proverbs.
Hallelujah.
And you know what? I know. They made this person a judge. So I don't know if that's why they,
There we go again. It's getting context. It's getting context. It's getting understanding. It's just like when you go to the court. All rise. In his capacity, when he come in with that robe on, all rise, that means, hey, everybody. When I'm down there, I get up. Now I see him coming friction, after he just heard my case and I see him coming friction, and I'm all mad at him, I ain't getting on nothing. I'll throw a tomato at him, but I ain't getting on nothing. Dirty, rotten scoundrel, you just sit and put that judgment against me, I ain't doing nothing for you. Tripping with something. But in that courtroom, he take me back in there, when he put that robe on, I better rise up. He go home and come in, his wife ain't got to see, right? All rise. You better get out that door. That's what you better do. But if she down there in that courtroom, all rise to get kind of case, and he happen to have to hit hypothetically, she got to rise up in his capacity. In his capacity. And that's what he's telling you. You got to rise before don't revile the judges. and the other one was rise up before the hoary head. That's to show again that level of where that person, that elder, where he is at, that elder where they are at. And not husband to wife. I got you about 20 years. You gonna rob me? What does it mean? 31.
Proverbs.
Yes.
31.
Mm-hmm.
Hallelujah.
I'm gonna let you read one verse, 23.
Hallelujah. Her husband is known in the gate.
Yes.
When he sitteth among the elders of the land.
When he go out and sit and chat with the elders. And as a young man, when I come across the elders, as a younger man, it's my duty to divest myself and respect this group of elders. So when I come there, like Elihu said, man, I was just standing back here and I was being quiet. In the book of Job, he said, I was being quiet. He said, because I said days should speak.
Right.
And length of years should make the reason. Ain't no need for me as a younger man to be trying to convene with these older men who are my elders. Let me be quiet. He said, but the spirit of Elohim moved in me when these older men cease to be able to make any sense of this. And I'm moved to speak by the spirit of Yah. Not to be disrespectful, because I know my place. Look who does rise, though. Read verse 28.
Hallelujah.
And then we about to all rise. But read verse 28.
Her children arise up and call her blessed.
You see that in the house? They rise up. When they get up, they rise up. And they bless their mama.
Right.
Huh? Mm-hmm. You gonna bless it, and you will if she a good mother. Mm-hmm. Doing those things that this woman is doing, you gonna bless her. Always love my mama. Always. You don't remember that song? Huh? You only get one. And she good, you gonna bless her.
You might get many others that act as your mom.
They act in the capacity, just like they can act in the capacity, but you only got one. You only came down one canal. Yeah. You can come down one, run back up another, and come back down, slide out of there. I see that. They got you. You only came down one, so you only got one mother. So the children call her blessed.
Her husband also, and he praises her.
What did he do?
He praises her.
Did the brother read this? No. Did they read? Did they take it here? How he even prayed on her? You my darling, darling love. You my heart and my sweet and tender thing. Oh, yeah. What? Oh, huh? Did they take it and show you that? No, they ain't showing none of that. They ain't showing none of that.
But I guess the assumption is made that because they're wanting to be called that they're not attentive. And I don't know them, so
no. I'm not saying they attentive or not. I'm saying that it'll take care of itself. If I do them duties, I assume that position. I fulfill that position. Unless she a fool, she is going to show me, as they say in the street, as they used to say, she gonna show me my prophets. I ain't gotta demand it. I ain't gotta force it out of her. She gonna show it to me. Same way that if she doing everything that she brings to the table, I'm gonna show it to her. That's what wards off. That's what wards off anything extra. I got somebody fulfill all that. Go on, girl. You trying to squeeze in here? Get out of here. But the moment I got to start pulling it out of, you gonna love me. You gonna respect me. If that's the basis that they're trying to pull it out, man, do what you got to do, and it's gonna come. These women, Sarah did that because Abraham was a man to be respected.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why she ain't had no problem calling him my master. And Abigail, David was a man to be respected.
Yes, sir.
Solomon was a man to be. Boaz was a man to be respected. And when he had the young girl who was younger than him, who wasn't elder, when he had her right there, didn't touch it. He said, hey, you virtuous. We got to keep you this way. I'll marry you, but hold on. Got another one who can marry you first. We got to give him first dibs. These are men. This is why we should read. These are men. And they meant to be called masters. You're going to call them masters. These ain't average day, average Joe clowns.
All right.
Pimps. Slim Johnnies. I'm done now. Y'all gonna give me.
Hallelujah.
Any last comments?
Hallelujah. I got one. Yeah, I got one.
Yes, he did.
China.
And that spills over into something that I'll just say this real quick. It's prophetic. It's very prophetic. It speaks to the time. It speaks about alliances being made. It speaks about these end times and the coming together. I was talking with my son. That's why it said out of the north, out of the east, practically from everywhere he can imagine, he's gonna start, this man, this king, particular king, he's gonna start hearing tidings that he don't want to hear. These tidings that he gonna hear, tidings means, it just simply means news, reports. You're gonna start hearing reports of people and nations and things going on, all conspiring to come up against him. Because the same week that he met with Putin, he went back to testing his high-powered velocity missiles. So he met with him on the heels of testing his artillery. And Putin came there. Mind you, this is right after he met with Donald Trump himself. So boy always have and is playing this game. But he know what side he want to be on. And the lowest Trump probably said, hey, remember me when everything jump off. Let me in over here. But it's part of prophecy. North Korea, he aligned himself with Russia. Of course, North Korea will be aligned with China. All of them gonna fall into play. All of them gonna fall into play. You're gonna have the world at odds with modern Babylon and the one friend of modern Babylon, whom they gonna forsake, and that's Israel. So yeah, just hold tight. The ride just gets a little bit better. Yes.
Hallelujah. In that questioning about the man, that's why I praise y'all so much. Because Hey, if that brother want his wife to call him master or to stand up when he come in, guess what? He got that right to do so because there's a woman for every man on the face of this earth and a man for every woman. So if he want it, he just gotta find that woman that's gonna do that for him. Hallelujah.
Is she out there?
Is she out there? And there's some out there.
There's some out
There's some out there.
Is she out there?
Yeah, I see a whole bunch of them.
Don't pick the wrong one.
First thing you got them shows, they murder for love and all that stuff.
Any no other comments?
Great class, Moray. Hallelujah. Awesome class.
Where my little daughter at? Where my little daughter at? I know that daughter is, you know, they conked out. Where my other little daughter at? Hey, you ready? You ready? Right there. You ready? Because I'm going to tell you, yes.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you something.
That's what.
Peace of 11 bread.
It's over. Hallelujah.
Get him. Let's stand up. Shema, Yisrael, Yahweh, Eloheinu, Yahweh, Akkad, Hear Israel, Yahweh Elohim, Yahweh is one. Yivareka, Yahweh Yismareka, Yahir Yahweh, Paneleka, Wataneka, Yisa Yahweh, Paneleka, Wayasim, Because Shalom, Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. Yah make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yah lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Hallelujah! 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 Praise the mighty Yahweh. Yah is righteous all the time. Both day and night. Hallelujah! Hey.